Hey, good morning, everybody. So, welcome again to my um, Sunday series of food and financial literacy with Elisa. Okay, so for today, I am going to be cooking another, delicacy from the Philippines, which I call, pardon me for the language, my Latino friends. Okay, the language is not gonna be good in your language, but I will be cooking this. Okay, in the Philippines, we call it puto. It's like a rice cupcake. Okay, so pardon the language, right? I know it's a bad word with regards to my Latino community. Okay, so we're gonna cook this today. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay, but this ingredient or this pack is I bought it from a Asian market at South North Lamar. Okay, the MT supermarket. So this one, it also has the recipe here in the back. Okay, so for today, we're gonna use this one. Okay, so we're gonna use 1 cup of water. Okay, we're gonna use sugar. Okay, for me, I usually use the what do I call this? This type of sugar because I don't like the raw sugar. I use uh, stevia. Okay, stevia sugar, which is very healthy. All right, and then of course we're gonna have 5 tablespoons of butter. So very simple ingredient, very easy to make, right? So let me just turn my camera around and let's get started with mixing the ingredients. Okay, so here's the pack already that can make about 10 10 cupcakes. Okay, so we're gonna do that, mix that, and then we have also our 1 cup of water over here. Okay, 1 cup of water. All right, pour that in there. Okay, and then of course I have my butter here, which I'm going to put in my microwave, and I'm gonna let it melt. All right, melt it. Oops, sorry about that. And then have it have it maybe 20 seconds is enough. Okay, and while doing that, we are going to get our sugar. All right, usually I put I want half a half a I think this is one fourth cup, not that much, right? Okay, so there, usually I do that. I do a little bit of, I think that's one-fourth, right? No, that's one half cup. Okay, okay, I think the butter is now done. Let's check. Let's check the butter. Okay, it's melted already. And we're gonna get some mixing. Where's my mixer? So you can see all my kitchen now. All right, there you go. There's my mixer. I need to sterilize all my washed dishes, right? All right, okay, so here we go. Here's our butter, okay? Sorry about the mess. I'm not gonna edit this video, but you're seeing what you see, all right? Okay, so then, now mix that. Okay. Oops, stay. All right, somebody needs to be holding my camera, right? Papa, can you come here and hold my camera? I need help. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I need you to hold that, and maybe I can just do this. Okay, so mix. Here, you need to put it here so they can see what I'm mixing. Okay, so mix that until it's well blended. Okay, you know what? I like putting a little bit more water. Okay, do that just a little bit. Okay, because I don't want it really too thick. Okay, because if it's too thick, it's really like it's not good for the texture. Is not that good. So I added a little bit, maybe like a 1/8 water, 1/8 water more, okay, 1/8 cup water more, okay. All right, so it looks well blended now, right? So as you can see. And then these ones, okay, these ones are, you know, I bought this also from the empty supermarket. So these are like your puto mold, okay, this is where you put the mix, okay. So now we're ready to, let me just get a spoon. Just ordinary spoon, this is what I use to put the mix into the, okay, this one. So you gotta have a steamer too, okay. So I bought a steamer also from the empty supermarket, okay. So not very expensive, very cheap, stainless steamer, okay. So now you put that here, right? So, all right. So this is gonna take a couple of, okay. So one, okay. Oops. Two. Oops. Okay. And three. You know, I told you these ones are very cheap because if you're gonna buy this separate, like one by one, you're gonna spend a lot of money. And you know, I'm doing this one because, you know, I'm teaching you how to do things on your own, cook things on your own, so that you can save extra money instead of, you know, spending all that money. And that extra money can be put to a good use wherein you can make it grow, right? So you make your own, and it's not really, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Look, I'm just like throwing stuff in there, right? Okay, that's just those extra, because I want to get everything, right? Put this here, put back in the sink. And then let's get all of that, okay? So while wait, no, that's too much. So let's there we go. Okay, we have two more. Okay, I'm gonna get all of it, okay? There. So some of you are, you know, welcome to my live show. Yeah, I saw Miss Hodges tell me bring some of those. Yeah, I've been bringing some of this, only, you know, I wasn't able to give some to you, Miss Hodges. So maybe when you're there, just let me know if you're coming. I'm gonna make some for you, okay? So keep the comments coming up. If you want me to, you know, invite me to your house and let's do some cooking in your house, I can do that, okay? So, all right. So get me some more because I don't want to waste. You know, you have to get everything, okay? All right. So this last one only has a little bit. You know, use your finger. My finger is clean. Okay, I already washed my finger. Okay. I hope my Papa, you're doing good with your view. Is the view good? Okay. And that's the last one. All right. So this one doesn't have a much, but you know, that's the last one. Okay. So now, okay. Here's the steamer. I'm gonna turn this on. This has been already been running a while ago. It was already hot, but I'm gonna turn the stove on again. Okay. There we go. So you have your steamer. Okay, when it's already boiling, all right. It needs to be hot, right? When it's already boiling, okay, you put the molds in now, your cupcakes, okay, and then you let it, you know, you let it steam, okay, let it steam, and then there it is, okay. So maybe it's gonna take about 8 to 10 minutes to do that. So I'm gonna pause here, but you know, the finished product, let me see if I still have my finished product. Here's the finished product, right? Here it is, okay? And you can put cheese on it, butter on top, okay? It's really good, and it's good for breakfast, okay? Not only breakfast, it's a dessert, okay? So you can put whatever, okay? Sometimes I put some fillings inside, okay? So, you know, there's the finished product, but while we're waiting for that to cook, okay, let me just talk about our book here, okay? Remember I told you that I will talk to you about Finance 101, okay? So this book has already sold about 1.5 million copies. Okay, Saving Your Future book. So really a good book to read, especially now that most of you are on break, right? So why don't you just read the book instead of reading other books? Read a book that can help you with your finances, okay? To save your future and then make your money grow and learn how money works, right? So this is really a good read, and this book has been saving my future so far, okay? Literally, okay? So there's a lot of really good stuff in this book, all right? But the things that I want to talk about today is about the real rate of return. Okay, so let me just switch the view on my camera, and I want to talk about the real rate of return today, because maybe some of you are into saving money, okay, investing, and then are not really paying attention to the rate of return of where your money is going. So here, you know, it says here, okay, when you save or invest, it's important to have a good rate of return, okay? But what's the real rate of return? In other words, what do you really get? For example, here's example number 1. If you invest and you put your money somewhere where it's gonna grow 3% interest, right? And you have $100, you put it in, so 3% of that, okay, will be $3, right? But then of course, if you pay tax, okay, if your tax bracket is 25%, then you're paying 75 cents. So that is gonna be 100 plus $3 plus minus 75 cents is gonna be net after tax is $102.25, right? But you know what? There's inflation rate, okay? So here in America, the average inflation rate is 3.5%. So you need to take that into account. So that's gonna be, okay, 3.5% of $100 is $3.50. So then you subtract that from 102 and 25. The actual return that you get from your $100, which you invested in a 3% account, is $98.75. Okay? So are you winning? No, you're not. Okay? So if you put your money in an account that is growing 3% interest, you are actually losing, right? So what is the lesson behind that? So put your money where it's going to grow more than 3%. Okay? Because your enemy is inflation rate, right? So, you know, think about if you're putting your money in savings account, your money is not growing. You're putting your money in maybe CDs where it's growing 1.5 to 2%, your money is not growing because it's less than the 3.5% of inflation rate, okay? So really be wise about where you're putting your money. Now, here's an example too, okay? So this one here, the money is put in, the $100 is put in a 5%, okay, account, which is growing 5%. So that means you get $5 for the $100. But of course, you know, you're paying 25% tax, okay? So that's going to be minus $1.25. At the end, your net after tax is $103.75. All right? So therefore, okay, after that, your actual rate of return, if you put your money in an account that is growing 5%, you only, you know, are going to get 25 cents extra out of your $100. And that is why, you know, that's the reason why a lot of people are not really making their money grow, okay? If you're putting it in a 3% or maybe 2% or maybe 5% because of inflation rate, okay? You got to understand the wealth formula, okay? So here, it says here, you must get about 5% or more, okay, interest to be able to beat taxes and inflation. So, you know, really good information in this book, okay? So that's why when I learned this concept, you know, I tried to see where I can save my money at least 6%, okay? To make my money grow, okay? Not really my money, not really me working hard for my money, but my money working hard for me, okay? So great information, right? But you know, for today, that's all for the concept, Saving Your Future book. But if you don't have that book yet, please let me know. I can give you that book for free now that you have time, especially teachers, right? And people that work at school. Now you have time to read, okay? Enrich, okay? Educate yourself. But, you know, I want to invite you also to my workshop tonight. I'm having a national workshop at 7 o'clock p.m. Okay, send me a message if you want to attend that, okay? The workshop is all about increasing cash flow and debt management, which is one of my favorite workshops, all right? So, again, okay? Thank you so much for being here, but let's see what's happening to my puto, my rice cupcake. Okay, let's see if it's ready, okay? Let's see. All right, that looks so good. See that? Oh my goodness. Hold on. There. That looks so good. Okay, you see, it's almost done, but you know, when the cupcakes are like firm already, if you do this, you know, touch it like that, okay, and it doesn't go back, so then it's ready, okay? So this is gonna be my breakfast. I have not eaten my breakfast yet. So when it's ready, I'm gonna eat, okay? So thank you so much for joining me for today with my Sundays sessions of what's the title of my session? Sunday session of food and financial literacy. See you again next Sunday about this time. Sometimes I'm late, like usually I start 9, but today I started 9:15, okay? So see you again next time. Have a great Sunday. Bye.